going to do a video on Nvidia Stock, NVDA Stock, and we've got a chart of Nvidia Corporation here for you with a 200-day moving average in blue. Let's take a look at this stock real quick. We're going to show you hourly, daily, weekly charts, and then we'll show you some algorithmically generated entry prices by RBM Research for this stock. And what we've got going on with Nvidia is the same thing. It's been in a bear market since about April of 2022. Nvidia is trying to put in a bottom down here on October 13th, and it looks like it's continuing to try to do that. It's down today 3 3/4%, down $5.50 at $140.54 today. It's about almost 10:30. The volume's 12 million, almost 12.5 million shares on average daily volume, 58 million shares. So if we zoom in on this a little bit, we can see we did put that bottom in October 13th, and they've been rallying it ever since. We had a good, almost straight 5-day moving average that's been reasonably respected, and now we're above the yesterday we were above the 5 and we're above the 20. Today we're flirting with the 5 but still above the 20. So this is a good solid buying of Nvidia through here. There's nothing the matter with that. That's really, for this market, from what I've been seeing, it's extremely strong buying. So what I would expect to happen is, if this continues, I'd expect Nvidia to sell off, maybe come down here. I don't think it's going to touch this 20-day. It's probably going to do just exactly what it did back here on the 3rd of November and sell down from whatever that was, high to low 142 to 129. That's a big sell-off. I don't know if you'll get that kind of sell-off on this. This is 148 and we're already at 138, so we're getting it. So this stock will probably come down into the maybe the mid 30s and catch some support and then rally up. I'm not predicting that, for entertainment purposes only, but in general, if this stock stays as strong as it has been, it should catch support around the 135 level. If it touches this red moving average, I'm going to be surprised, because that's right now, that's at 130. That's going to be a tremendous sell-off for this stock. That would be an $18 stock sell-off on a stock that's got a lot of buyers in here. I think that if it does sell off, but if it holds this 129, in other words, gets past the 135 and gets down to 130, I think a lot of buyers are going to jump in on this stock, but again, it's all my opinion. Let's take a look for this stock on a weekly basis, and you can see a little issue right here. This stock's running into the 20-week moving average, and that looks like to me why they're selling it. The 20-week moving average here is 148.53, and the high today is 148, or the weekly high is 148.91. Today's range is not that high, but that looks like what the problem is. It looks like they're selling it down because it's bumping into this moving average. You can see that they did it before. It rallied up nicely, and they sold the heck out of it when it hit the 20-day moving average. So this market is telling us that this 20-day moving average, which today is at $148.53, they're telling us that's a problem. Now, you can see just very slightly the slope starting to flatten out a little bit. Not flat, but starting to flat compared to this one. So that may be enough to get through it. It's hard to say. But it is above the 200-week moving average. It's above the 5-week moving average. So as long as this stock doesn't get much lower than $135, I'd say it's got a chance to rally up here and get itself above the 20-week moving average, which would be a great sign for this stock. It hasn't significantly held a position above the 20-week moving average since all the way back here in January of 2022. Let's look at the hourly chart real quick. This hourly chart is another positive sign. You can see a really good, strong rally all the way from the 13th. An hourly chart, this is really, really solid rally for an hourly chart. You can see every time they push it down, it doesn't stay down for long. They just keep buying it right here, here. So if this is consistent, they should start buying this stock soon. And I don't really know that it would get to 135 if you're looking at an hourly chart, more like 137. But I'm going to stick to my analysis of 135, and then they'll buy it. So if it doesn't get started to get bought at 135, then the sentiment on the stock has changed, and this may be your high right here at November 8th at about 9:30 might be your high. That whatever that price is, 148.91. So looking for support here around 135-ish, and if we don't get it, this stock's probably going to go down and test this the high 20s. So that's what I'm seeing for Nvidia. Let's take a look and see what RBM Research says about it. Nvidia is showing zeros across the board, which is good, because the stock is down almost 4% today. So it is showing for 1, 5, and 20-day hold zeros for Nvidia today. All algorithmically generated. We have 190 of these that we cover every morning. You can get access to all of them for free at rbamresearch.com. There's a link in the description below, and you follow it over there. No credit card required for free access to 190 stocks, to major forex pairs, BTC, crypto, and most liquid futures contracts, all updated by 7 a.m. For entertainment purposes only. Can't use our entry prices or commentary for anything other than entertainment. You should do your own analysis, and you definitely trade at your own risk. If you have a ticker symbol you want us to do an analysis on, please, a video on, please leave it in the comment section below. If it's a big one and we think enough people would like it, we'll consider doing it. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that as well.